Hello and welcome to Khalij Times. I'm Hiba Farim and today I am at the Zayed University to discuss their Master of Science in Finance program. Joining me on this discussion, we have Dr. Mu Singh, who is the Graduate of Program Coordinator, College of Business at Zayed University, and we have Dr. Aris Samiras, who is the Department Chair of Finance, College of Business at the Zayed University. Hello and welcome.
Hello, how are you? Thank you.
So, to start off our discussion, we will be talking about the acceleration of automation in the financial market. The use of technology to execute financial processes and operations is accelerating finance's digital transformation. The top objective when it comes to automating finance functions is increasing efficiency and productivity. What are the other major impacts of automation in the finance industry?
Yes, in finance, we have two broad areas. Well, first area is asset pricing, investment, and then second area is corporate finance. First part, asset pricing in automation is, now it's a big trend is data handling using the AI or data science. And then second way is build the algorithm to make the optimum decision using the AI system. That is one part. The other part is corporate finance part. It's more operation efficiency related area. But both area in common, the benefit from automation is first is a reduction in error, human error, and then other errors. And then second is cost reduction, like physical or transaction cost or labor cost. And last is on-time transaction, simultaneous transaction is possible with automation.
And the next question is that due to a tight labor market and rising operational costs, the chief financial officers are now feeling the pressure to increase their investments in automation of finance functions. What are some of the top automation challenges and what are the solutions to solving these challenges?
First, the most big cost is the cost of the automation. Still, compared to 90s or 2010, but technology developed a lot, and then price went down for all the devices and then human. But still, for the small firms, total automation is very costly. It's hard to invest for. Okay, that is first one. Second one is human related. It's a corporate governance. So managers or people in the power, they don't want to lose the control because of automation. So that is second part. And third part is security. Still yet, there's many security issues like a data leak, personal information leakage, something like that. And also security related to algorithm, because no one knows the algorithm we are using now is perfect or it has a defect inside. Okay? That is very hard to detect.
And the next question is, what is the state of automation in the finance industry in the UAE?
UAE is focusing on the growth of digital technology to be a global leader in finance industry. As a result, UAE is leading innovation and implementation of digital technology in the field. And the field is such as digital banking or increased diversity of investment strategy and platform. So, for instance, the PwC reported in 2030, 14% of GDP will come out from the AI industry.
And the next question is, how will automation impact jobs in the finance sector?
That is a very critical issue here, because to be an expert in finance in automation world, they're just easy jobs like a coding or punching job is not anymore for the human. So to be successful in finance field, you should know the deep understanding about financial theory, and then you have to build your experience and expertise to make the decision for the AI. So you should be the one who can control the AI. So decision maker.
So that's how the job roles have changed.
Yeah.
So our next topic of discussion is fintech, and we have Dr. Aris to answer the questions. The first question is, the UAE government has undertaken several initiatives to boost the fintech sector, and it has now become an important part of the country's economy. What are the major trends and predictions for the UAE's increasing role as a regional fintech hub in 2022 and beyond?
First of all, welcome to Zayed University. Welcome to our Masters of Finance in ZU. FinTech is a very hot issue and is something that we all deal with. United Arab Emirates is the home of two big markets in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and the Emirates is the third biggest economy in the MENA region. Discussing about having UAE as the main hub of fintech is something that we try very hard to achieve, and this is exactly what we do in Zayed University as well. We try to fix the ecosystem that we can facilitate the technologies and the fintech staff transferring the local economy from a post-oil economy to tech-focused industries. This is a cross-border of collaboration between the fintech innovation companies and the government, and of course the support that we have from the government is huge because the governmental entities like ADIA really pumping a lot of huge amount of money in tech companies. We have ADGM now in November, beginning of November, 14 till 18, we're going to have in Abu Dhabi Finance Week and FinTech Abu Dhabi, which is the big event in the MENA region. Abu Dhabi is the big FinTech hub, and all the companies all around the world are coming here and the government really supports that. And the thing is how to make all these wealth funds and the FinTech companies to talk and have new financial plans for the coming years, and the government always in our side.
They always support fintech.
Yeah, always support fintech, exactly.
And the next question is, how can Masters of Science in Finance program graduates capitalize on the opportunities and challenges triggered by the disruptive technologies of fintech?
Fintech is changing the world we live in. The evolving interaction between the financial services industries and technological innovations is driving the need for highly trained professionals with both advanced financial skills and technological skills. So the MSc in Finance, what we do, and the courses that we have in FinTech, our students will be able to capitalize on the opportunities and challenges triggered by the disruptive technologies of fintech. So the program's curriculum provide with employable technical skills such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, cryptos, crowdfunding. Upon graduating, of course, our students will be prepared to work at the nexus of emerging technologies and the financial sector. This rapidly growing industry is in high demand, not only in Abu Dhabi, not only in Dubai, in the whole MENA region. This will provide our program, our MSc, all our students with the stability and the opportunities to have a real career advancement.
Okay, that's great to know that it's more on the practical side, like both the courses.
Exactly.
Okay, and we will be moving back to Dr. Museng, and I wanted to ask you about the Chartered Financial Analyst and Master of Science in Finance. So for those considering a career in investment, the question of whether to obtain a CFA or Master of Science in Finance has always been a dilemma. Can you explain the difference between the two, and which one should be pursued for a career in finance?
Yeah, so for me, maybe I will approach from the different angle. So many people distinguish CFA and Master of Science in Finance. So kind of CFA is a certified exam. So you pass the exam, you get the certificate. And Master of Finance is kind of teaching the fundamental of finance in high level, not just bachelor level. So if you successfully finish the MS Fin, then CFA is coming together. So in my experience. If you have a CFA certification, then you can be very successful in analytic career paths such as investment security analysis, or it's like in a bank or in other sectors. But MSFin is more like being more deep, theory, and also our MSFin's strong point is practical knowledge for our students. And then our curriculum is covering many of the CFA traits. So I don't want to distinguish them, but I just explain CFA is kind of what you need being successful in finance industry to get your position in this industry.
It's like the initial step.
Yes. But MSFin is providing what you need in finance industry, right?
Okay.
So if you do the MSFin successfully, CFA, very easy.
And the next question is CFA is one of the most recognized qualifications in finance. It is a huge undertaking. How does Zayed University's Master of Science Finance prepare students for the CFA exam?
Yeah, actually, so what I talked to you previously, our curriculum is closely follow the CFA materials. So we provide more than what some student need to take the CFA, and then we have many good material like a textbook or a library resources, so we can introduce our students to prepare the CFA. Yeah. And then also we have Bloomberg trading room, so they can do their own investment, experiment there. So we have very good, resources and then support for the most, and then importantly, our faculty with the expertise in all different finance area can support our students very well, and they did very well. So actually, our faculty, I really appreciate our faculty's devoted service for the students.
If you allow me to add something on
Yes,
that,
of course.
Zayed University has the biggest lab, Bloomberg lab, not only in Abu Dhabi, in the whole region.
Okay.
We have 3 main labs with more than 24 terminals, each lab, 2 in Abu Dhabi and 1 in Dubai. So we have more than 45, 50, 70 terminals that our students can use, which is very unique. And we use all these stuff in our Masters of Finance. And these make it really very competitive.
So they can practice trading like during their courses.
Exactly.
Courses also teaching them how to use that information or how to use it in the practice.
You can extract the data and make research.
Okay.
Because our Master of Finance is the starting point for your future career in finance, and maybe you want to make more research. So we can do that as well.
Yeah, both qualitative and quantitative data is abundant in Bloomberg Lab.
All right. And the next question is that a postgraduate qualification may help students to improve their chances of gaining jobs in this competitive industry. What career paths are open by obtaining a CFA designation and a Master of Science in Finance?
So if you get the CFA is kind of norm in UAE for now, is to get the higher level in finance position. And so if you get CFA, then you can work as an investment manager or commercial banker or officials in government sectors like Minister of Finance or Central Bank, and then government organization like ADIA. ADIA is like an investment banker sector, right? And then also, finance is everywhere. All the companies have finance departments, so they could be the manager in finance department. If you get the MSFin and then you learn from us what we provide to the students, then student can get a very good leadership job in their position. I highly really believe so.
So now we have wrapped up our discussion about the Master of Science in Finance program. Thank you so much, Dr. Musang and Dr. Aris. It has been very insightful for anyone who wants to go for this program at this university.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.